everyone, I am excited to start the SBAR series. I don't know how I haven't done a video on this yet because it is so important. Whether you're a new or seasoned nurse, calling the provider can cause anxiety. And there are times where I'm like, I don't even know where to start. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to tell the provider. I can freak myself out. And those are the times where I really need to get back to the basics. I need to get back to the basics of the SBAR. SBAR, situation, background, assessment, recommendation. And one of the great things about being in dialysis is we call the provider about the same things all the time. So I am here to help you. I have made cheat sheets for you. I have made suggestions for you. In the link down below, I have a Buy Me a Coffee link. And for $2 a month, you will have access to all of my links. I have other links, other cheat sheets there too. How to calculate max UFRs, RN assessment, diffusion, ultrafiltration. I am here to help you. So I appreciate all of your support. But let's get back to the SBAR because it's so much fun. We're just going to do an example, and I picked out my favorite scenario. What I would suggest is we have the SBAR ready before we even call. So we have the situation, background, assessment, recommendation. And usually by doing all four of these things, I have a better idea of what is going on with the patient. And then if I have a better idea, so does the provider, which is the point of the SBAR. So I'll write everything down because I can't remember everything or I'll forget something. So I call the provider, or I page the provider. They're going to call me back and we're going to go through this SBAR. So let's get started. So first I'll do situation, background, assessment, recommendation. And I've got my notes, so we're gonna use those. Hi, Dr. Sonja. This is Dialysis Nurse Lindsey. I am the dialysis nurse caring for patient A. I'm calling because they have a 5-kilogram weight loss since their last treatment. I know, it's impressive. So a little background about this patient is this is their third dialysis treatment at the clinic. Their diagnosis is AKI, acute kidney injury, and they have a history of hypertension and CHF. My assessment is the patient hasn't yet started dialysis. I wanted to call you first to make sure that you wanted to continue dialysis. The patient states that their urine output has increased dramatically. They say they're going to the bathroom all the time. They used to have a lot of edema, a lot of swelling in their legs, and they could only wear slippers. And today they're really excited because their regular shoes fit. They don't have any complaints of shortness of breath. They don't have any edema. I did a manual blood pressure. It is 110/54. The pulse is 80. Their last set of labs were drawn on Monday before dialysis. Their GFR is 20. Their creatinine is 3, potassium 4, phosphorus 5, and these have all been trending down. So my recommendation is, it sounds like that their kidneys are recovering. What do you think? Any questions? Yeah, so their creatinine was 3.4 the week before. Yeah, everything's trending down. Yeah, okay. So I am going to hold dialysis today. We're going to have the patient draw a renal function panel stat before dialysis on Friday, and then I'm going to call you or the provider on call with the results before starting treatment. Great, awesome. I can't wait to tell the patient. Thank you so much. Okay, you too. Bye-bye. What a fun call. And I'll admit I probably included some details that the provider doesn't want to know, like, oh, the patient's excited, but really just it shows that the patient is feeling better. So that is one of the best case scenarios at the dialysis clinic. Looking back, things that I probably could have done better is I could have said their original doctor was off and Dr. Sonja's covering. I could have said this is a patient of so-and-so. They're on vacation today, so I'm calling you for further recommendations. That's something that I could have done better. Maybe the labs, I could have done a lab comparison from the week prior and to show that they've been trending better. Include the date of birth. So those are some of the things that I could have done better. I feel like I painted a pretty good picture of what was going on with the patient. Their swelling has improved, their urine output has increased, they have lost weight since their last treatment, and there's not any shortness of breath, and their labs are safe. They didn't have a high potassium, and their GFR is showing recovery. I will say that these calls are fun. This is not like a never happen call. I do get to make these calls and then tell the patient that their kidneys are on the road to recovery, and then tell them the plan of care and make sure they understand what's going on. Other common calls that will be in the future of videos will be critical potassium, critical hemoglobin, fluid overload, access issues, whether it's a fistula or a graft, and please let me know if there's other common calls that you would like help with when it comes to the SBAR. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.